Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Charlotte Biliones, and I'm currently working here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, as the Executive Secretary to one of the leading telecommunication here in Saudi Arabia, which is the Mobile Telecom. I am here to present to you my project proposal, which is the inventory system for Moroccan massage and spa. But first, I would like to acknowledge my friend Adel Guru Alem for allowing me to feature their massage center as part of my project proposal. During the initial stage of my project, he never hesitated to provide the sufficient information about their establishment. And of course, to my friend Hans-Mert Winster for giving me his time and support throughout the project. And to my project assessor, my professor, Sir Joseph Calleja, for always supporting me during the last leg of my project. And of course, finally to my family who always there for me all the time. This study aims to design and develop an inventory system for Moroccan massage and spa establishment here in Riyadh Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Moroccan Massage and Spa is a newly opened massage center and currently employ a paper-based system of tallying their stocks and consolidated in Microsoft Excel format. The system brought a lot of inconsistencies in terms of manual counting of their stocks. By having the automated inventory system, it keeps the establishment data up to date and improve and produce a report with consistent data. The significance of the study is for the business perspective is basically to simplify the processes of a certain establishment, specifically in their inventory system. To run the system with features and accurate results that support in maintaining the standard and sustainability of any given work's demand associated with the inventory processes. It aims to lessen the overall inventory cost and to ensure an adequate service level of stocks. The performance level of the whole management will experience a gradual improvement and learn how to manage their system. The scope and limitation of my proposal is the automated inventory system for Moroccan massage and spa will focus only on the warehouse of stocks and the products. And the limitation are it focused only into one of the two branches of the establishment. System is only accessible to stockroom custodian, purchasing department, of course, to the credit control accountant. The system is only accessible as long as there is a local access network, and the system is prone to problems caused by unexpected power interruption and a wrongful data entry. Let's now proceed to the cost and benefit analysis. As I calculated, the total cost of ownership for 5 years, it complies with the three costs, which is the direct, indirect, and the hidden cost. First is the cost of software per one-time subscription. For automated system, the unit rate is the 200,000 one time and good for 5 years. Unlike for the manual operation, there's nothing on the manual operation. And in automated system, there is a license of software that costs 200,000. The unit is for 20 end users. The service contract maintenance, it is a hardware for annual 20,000 as the unit rate for 5 years. It costs of 100,000. The cost of hardware server per one time is 100,000 as a unit for one unit. And the warranty of hardware annual 15,000 good per 5 years, which is 75,000. And the stationaries, an automated system, the stationaries it's approximately 10,000 reals, good for 5 years, unlike to the manual operation. The manual operation for the unit rate is 40,000, which is good for 5 years. It costs 200,000. And I also calculated with the salaries, benefits, incentive, insurance for annual rate, which is the 120,000 multiplied by 4 manpower, which is the 2,400,000, Unlike in the manual operation, it comprises of 8 manpower. Now, if we are going to put into automated system, it will become, it will decrease the manpower just to 4. And now, as a total cost of ownership for 5 years, there is a 3,125,000. Unlike for the manual operation, the total cost is 5 million. Now, if we're going to make a comparison between the manual operation and the automated operation, as you can see, we have to purchase the software, which is a software. It can be a perpetual software, the licensed software that authorizes an individual to use a program. And of course, the license of the software is a document that provides a legal binding guidelines. And in the service contract maintenance, of course, it is an agreement for both parties where one party will maintain the assets of the owned by another party. That includes the information technology and then the computer. The cost of hardware. Of course, in every system there is a server. Hardware costs represent only a small part of the total cost of ownership for the server. It's approximately around 5% to 15% of the total cost of the prices. Now, the warranty of the hardware, we need the warranty of the hardware because of the product hardware contained in the original packaging. So we need to maintain against the defect of the materials. In the TCO calculation, it talks about the direct cost. The direct cost, it's all about the server where you can find the location of your data. Of course, it varies the electricity, the HVAC or the ventilation, the heat, and the air condition. And the indirect cost, it talks about the salaries of the manpower. So as you can see, you will notice that there is a benefit, incentive, insurance of the manpower who are working there. So who are the manpower? Of course, the IT staff, the administrator who manage the system. And there is also a hidden cost. If you said a hidden cost, that means it's the loss of productivity. Let's make the example is the unplanned outage. So that's one of the hidden costs that part and parcel of the TCO or the total cost of ownership for 5 years. Now, let me talk about the data flow diagram. As you can see in my data flow diagram, I have 4 entities. These 4 entities have a direct access to the system, which are the admin manager, who are the owner of the system, the stock custodian, who is updating the stocks and submitted the stocks, the purchasing department head, who purchased the items, and he is the one who provides the orders. And after that, there's a credit control accountant who always provide the invoices and the transfer payment to the suppliers. Okay, these are my data flow diagram, as you can see to my presentation. Now, let us go to the input and output report analysis. As you can see, the admin can add the new user and able to add the members in the system. So for example, I am the account owner. So I am able to add the user, for example, the stockroom custodian. I am able to give him the email access, the temporary password, and of course the system role. Like I said to my previous presentation, there is a accountant, credit control, there is a stockroom custodian, and the purchaser. So from that system role, they will know, they can access the system of what is their purpose. For example, I am only the accountant or the credit controller. I can access only to all the payables, to all the invoices, the bill of payment, and of course the report that's what I have gathered from the suppliers to the purchasers. And creating a new users, they will provide now the password. And then the password is a temporary, they can change it once they receive a notification email from the provided by the administrator. Now, granting the access for the accountant. So as you can see, provided role of a user, granting role to a user can give an access to a specific feature of the system. Just like what I said, accountant can only access the payment, invoices, and other billing statement. And these are the email notification. Once the new user has been created, so the email notification will be sent to their email, and then they're going to click the link that has been provided, and then they're going to start to open their system. Now this is the graphical user interface. As you can see, there is a login and then the password. Once the user logged in and then he used a wrong password, it will automatically, the system will set that not valid. That means he needs to reset the password, because the system will deny the users. And now, let's now proceed to, once you are logged into the system, you will see the arrow, the login successful. That means you are now eligible to access the data. You are now able to access the system. And then you can see some pictures like invoice, accounting role, estimate, client, bills, and everything. So all of them are featured in the system. As you can see, there is a generate summary report. All transactions that you have done in the system, it will automatically generate the report or the summary of the report. Just like the acceptance, release, everything will be there. All transactions that you have doing is, you can generate all the report. You can access all the transactions. And then also there is a product quantity and the value of a statement. We have also the invoice list. Everything has been generated in the system. You can download it to the Excel sheet, and or you can print it. Now there is a payment activities. Once you generate the cash, you can see the generate the payment activities. That means all transactions that you have done are documented. So there's no other way that the thieves or sometimes the users, they're trying to get something from the system. So it's not, it is documented here. The clients also, the information, and these are the sample of the invoice, the bill payments. So everything has been documented here. And this is now if you want to print the invoices or the bill, anything, so you can print through the system. So that will be my presentation of my proposal. It's all about the inventory system for Moroccan massage and spa. Thank you, and hope that my presentation met your expectation. Thank you.